Hello everyone. It's been a while since I talked about 30-minute missions, so I thought it'd be a good time to sort of update everyone on what I've been working on. And so as you know, I've been putting together a lot of 30-minute missions customs. You saw some of the Battletech inspired ones that I posted on my channel some time back. Here's some pictures. And as time went on, they got a little bit bigger, and I went dark for quite some time. And the reason was because I was generally fairly uninspired. Couldn't really find the parts I wanted to build, the design I really wanted. But as you can see before you, eventually I did manage to put something together. And what really sparked it was the release of two specific, actually Kyokai Senki kits, which I found were very suitable. The first was the Joehound, and you can recognize his handsome face right there. I used the upper body of the Joehound because it did have this very blocky sort of silhouette. But I really wanted sort of what people might call the chicken legs, digitigrade legs, and that was in the green one from Kyokai Senki from that first episode. Forgot what it was called. Wallaby Dingo Boomerang, Bunya Boomerang. But the Bunya Boomerang has these really cool digitigrade legs where you've got sort of the knee joints, but at the same time that long foot as well with the toe. I swapped out the toe. I didn't swap it out, I added to it. And I added some parts from a new kit, one of the new Nova kits for the 30-minute missions. But suffice to say, what I've done is I sort of cheated a bit. I didn't really use the 30-minute missions 3mm port system throughout. There are portions on this where I did use plastic cement to glue on some nice parts. And this is a rough mock-up. This is sort of the silhouette that I want, but I haven't really fixed what I wanted in the final look yet. As you can see, I've got two weapon options now. I actually bought 4 sets of the 30-minute missions Gatling gun kit, and the Gatling gun has some very nice belt-fed ammunition, and so I managed to strap 4 of them together and do this sort of very aggressive looking bank of Gatling guns for this dude's right arm. But on the left, I really wanted sort of a main weapon, and short of doing sort of the rail guns that you get in 30-minute missions, I wanted something special, so I used a Gunpla kit. This is a high-grade kit from Bill Divers, the giant Gatling gun. And the giant Gatling gun actually sort of fits this scale pretty much perfectly. Oh, that's from 30-minute missions Attack Bike. But you can see the Gatling gun kind of fits the look really well. And there are a couple of other parts you can see. This tube is from the submarine kit. This is from one of the new spaceship vehicle kits. And so I'll probably go through all the specific parts in a breakdown once I sort of settle this and then paint it up and finish it up like I have in my previous videos. But I thought I wanted to update you all on what you think and what it looks like. I decided to do this video because of the hype that's coming up for Armored Core 6 as well, and because this was totally reminiscent of that type of look of the old school Armored Core before they could fly and do all kinds of funny shit. This was sort of that scrappy kind of Battletech look that I loved so much. So yeah, that's what I did. You can see fuel tanks on the back, and you can see these quadruple thrusters as well, which I really liked, with the fuel tanks hanging out the back and then the pistons here. I kind of like that look. Some of the things I want to change, and some of the things I haven't finalized yet, is this very thin segment in the leg. The calf is fine. You see this nice chunk here, but this is very thin. And the reason it is thin is because I really wanted to preserve the functionality where the Bunyip Boomerang could sort of fold its leg up into a rest mode. But if I wanted to thicken up that segment, it wouldn't be able to fold up so well anymore. And I didn't know whether I wanted to commit to that yet. If you have an opinion on it, please comment below. No one really ever comments, so I hope someone does. But some people comment. Some of you are really, really nice. But yes, so that's the look. Another thing that is not final is the shoulder joints for the Joehound are actually these ball joints. And as you can see from this side, this one's a little bit loose. This one is a little bit tighter. I have sort of thickened them up a little with cement and all that. But you can see that the shoulder joints are very bare because I'm honestly not very happy with the way these shoulder joints are built. Considering all the weight I've put on the arm, this tiny shoulder joint really isn't sufficient for supporting that weight, so it's not that strong. This is going to be in a diorama, so I will fix the pose once I'm done with it. However, it still doesn't really sit well with me to use the original shoulder joints. I might have to dig up maybe an old Master Grey or a Reborn kit to cannibalize maybe the hip joints for the shoulders. Aside from that, I don't see much else I would do to change the silhouette as a whole. I will sort of refine it a little and all that, but I might change the face. I might change the cockpit helmet part because I didn't want to use like a direct rip-off of the Joe, even though yes, it is a very nice design, very cool sort of industrial utilitarian design from Joehound. But I don't know, I might want to change it to something original, maybe build my own, design my own from 30-minute missions parts to give it more character. Because right now, what is it? It is a robot. It doesn't have much of a unique character or a brand to it. And I really... Sorry about that. Oh, and I really want to, have something unique and not something that you see on a poster for, Titanfall, Armored Core, Front Mission. I wanted something different and something recognizable. So something iconic will be good. So same silhouette, but maybe a bit of a more iconic kind of look and feel to it. I guess I could do that in painting because painting's my thing, but maybe something else. Oh, another interesting feature. The Joehound, original Joehound arms are actually still here. You can see. No, are they the legs or the arms? They're the legs, I think. So the original legs for the Joehound are actually here as a pair of sub-arms. They peg in onto the front. Okay, they peg in onto the front. And I have not added sort of weapons on them yet. But they do reveal this set of 6 barrels as well. And, these could work as some kind of like smaller backup weapons or sort of quote-unquote manipulators for, fine work. But yeah, so they peg in for now. And they have a bit of like sort of flip open hatches and features like that. There are these little pegs at the top that flip out as well. So definitely going to do something with these, and then definitely going to do something on the shoulders as well. Maybe I'll move sort of these missile pods up on the shoulder. Here, maybe there. Right? So there's always that option. But yeah, that's just an update on what 30-minute missions is really inspiring me to do, and I'm really excited at some of the new releases. You'll find that the new vehicle, that quad ATV light vehicle, is not all it's cut out to be. I liked it. Hold on, let me show you. So here's some little baby kits. In comparison to this, that's definitely much bigger, but so the new quad bike, the one that comes with these wheels, right? I didn't like it. I mean, I liked it. I liked the parts, the individual parts, but the design itself was, I don't know, left a lot to be desired. It's not very poseable, especially once you peg all the bike parts in its transformed mode, sort of the humanoid mode. It really isn't very poseable, it really doesn't do much. But it contains a lot of fun components. The torso has this is not the original head, this head is from another kit, but the torso has this like sort of roll cage, crash bar. It's got a very cool bazooka weapon. This, for all intents and purposes, this is the body. This is the body from that kit, right? And it's got those wheels originally pegged into the hips, which I really hated. It just reduces the mobility by so much, but the kit by itself is very, very cool. And I would recommend it if you like the individual parts. I really like these parts, and these are definitely going to go into a kit in the future, or even now, because honestly, I really wanted to use these for the feet and sort of fold them up into a foot, then let them open up into sort of a heavy gear, skating mode. But we'll see what happens. We'll see. 30-minute missions remains to be one of my favorite hobbies. Really just to kill time and sort of blow off steam. It's nice to just sit around and sort of pour out all my bits like I used to with Lego, and sort of just brainstorm and play with them. So highly recommend 30-minute missions, and stay tuned. Please subscribe to see more of this monster, who will definitely make an appearance again. Take care. Bye bye.